Hey everybody, how's it going? My name's Linda. Welcome to Zwifting with Granny and Coach Morgan and Assistant Coach Brian. I'm sorry I was unable to record the coaches giving me advice. Before the ride, they were having a meeting and I was not invited. So, it is what it is. As always, thank you Convex Serve. Thank you for providing me with the equipment I need to have this channel. Please go see Convex Serve for all your computer needs wherever you are. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. I mean, if you like to see an old person with the mentality of a 10-year-old sweating through every wrinkle of her existence, please subscribe and like to the channel because that is what you will see. So right now, I am in the starting pen for the third workout of the Zwift Academy, Lactate Tolerance, of which I have very little. I did a 4-mile warm-up on Tempest Fugit, and we'll see what happens. We're almost ready to go. Just a word of advice, if you did 1 and 2 and you were unable to finish or felt like you were ready to fall over, you can adjust the bias on the companion app. Just hit the minus sign. Mine is down to 91% because I would rather be alive after this finishes. All right, here we go. Okay, this is a 10-minute warm-up. It'll progressively move up to some degree of under my FTP. If this is your first time watching one of the Zwift Academy videos, don't worry, it will tell you exactly what is expected of you on the screen. So right now, I'm just going to take advantage of the time I have to breathe because for the next 47 minutes it will not be frequently. We are not all doing the same wattage. I believe it's banded, which means nobody drops out. Everyone gets put together. We're just all doing our individual things. Just because it says A on the right-hand side does not mean I'm Cat A. No. It just means I picked Group A, which was a mixed ride. A lot of people get the cats mixed up when it comes to group rides. And it would be nice if they made that a little clearer, but that's what the A means in this case, and usually in any group ride, or any tour, any Zwift tour. It's which ride you pick. They usually offer you 2 or 3. Usually one will be a men's or a mixed ride, one will be a women's, and one of them may be a more advanced course. That's my experience. So in this case, I picked the mixed ride of the non-advanced course because I am non-advanced. Assistant Coach Brian is sitting here as usual. So I feel fully supported. I feel okay. I got a good night's sleep. It was a little crazy last night. We had a little medical episode with Morgan. She's fine. Looks like she had a seizure, a mild seizure. She never had one before. I rushed her to the emergency vet. They pronounced her fine. So after the coaches meeting, She went and took a nap, and she is allowed to sit this one out. Well, she sits every one of them out, but this time she has an excuse. But she's fine. Just have to keep an eye on her. But it wasn't fun. I thought I was going to lose her again. Between this and the cancer scare, it's been an interesting summer. But thank God she's okay. And we move forward. And now we're up to 67 watts. And I only have 43 and change to go. Yeah. You do want to do a little warm up before these. I do anyway, okay? I do. It does give you this as a warm up. But if it makes sense to anyone, I like to warm up before the warm up. The bike I have is the Cervelo S5 2020, which I just got this morning because it's a very fast bike. Will it make a difference? No. Is it cool? Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm riding. Hey, if I can't have it in real life, I'm going to have it here. So we are to enhance lactate tolerance, which will boost my VO2 max. That's what it says. I know you guys can read, but that's what it says. By the way, I know I've said it in the other videos, if you would like a more technical explanation of this video besides thingy and what's this, and me reading to you exactly what it says that you can read yourself, please head over to my friend Sarah's channel. Everything is photogenic. She goes through every one of these workouts in great detail with scientific data that my brain cell does not have. So please head over to her channel. She's a great person and has great videos and really cool cats. Three and change left. Now on the right hand side you'll see it says 4%, 5% grade. That is not what I'm feeling because I'm in erg mode. And erg mode will control mostly everything and you just have to reach the wattage. I don't know how that is. I just know that it is. So if you want to know how it is, go see Sarah's channel. All I know is last year I could not handle the erg mode, and this year I can. So that's improvement. About 2 minutes to go before the ramp up. The ramp up means just going to get progressively faster. I apologize for anyone who has heard all these explanations in my previous videos, but there are a whole bunch of new people on the channel watching, so I want to make sure that everyone has the same information, and you know, this is what the channel is for, to help people get the most out of Zwift. So I appreciate all the viewers, every one of you, everyone who leaves comments, everyone who has subscribed. Again, please like, subscribe, share, whatever you gotta do it, please. It will help an old lady out. I had to pull the old lady card, sorry. Okay, we got a minute and 16 minute-ish to go. Until the ramp up. It's a good warm-up. Trying to steady my heart rate right now for the oncoming assault. The idea is to get all the stars on the left-hand side. So far, I've been fortunate. Every time you're ready to get done, there's an arch. Okay. All right, 4 minutes. That's 65 watts. Okay. Now some people are saying that this year's workout is harder than last year's. It feels really different than last year. Last year, I didn't have the experience, I think, that I have now. So I think I also know how to spin better, which helps. Last year, I didn't realize it at the time, but apparently I had a defective trainer, which wasn't defective in the beginning, but I was unable to spin on it, and I thought it was me. Wahoo customer service, I have a Wahoo Kicker Core, which I highly recommend to anyone first starting out, or even continuing. Wahoo customer service was superb. Absolutely outstanding. I had a new unit in days. I thought so. It was nice too. And this one I seem to be able to spin on, so it has given me added powers. Where are you going, Linda? Go back. Go ahead. Come on. Over to the right. Why are you over there? There you go. The avatar thing is wacko. It's kind of funny. You see people riding in circles, whatever. They say they're fixing that, but I don't think they fixed it yet. when you do these workouts, make sure you have tissues, towel, something to blow your nose, you'll need it, water, bring 2 bottles. If you don't use the second bottle, you don't use it, but you have it. It's sometimes mental insurance makes all the difference. All right, after this, I am going to increase it for 30 seconds up to 140 watts for 30 seconds, which is 20 watts over my FTP at 120. Oops. See, it doesn't matter how slow you are. Just try these workouts. You can only improve from them. They will adjust it to you. If your FTP is 60, you can do these. .30 seconds at 140. Here it comes. Now 1 minute at 105, which is about 15 under my FTP. They will vary it according to your FTP. And we will repeat this 4 times. Yes, there is burn in my legs. Up to 140 again. Down to 105. And then we will do that 2 more times. See my heart rate going up. My heart max is around 154. So we're getting up there. When I'm in the 140s, I'm pushing. Back up to 140. Ignore the burn, Linda. This is my cadence. You're lucky you got 89. 105. Back up to 140 for 30. Down to 105. I have found no matter how I spin, sometimes it won't go up to what they're telling me to ride. Sometimes it will. If you're in the ballpark, you get the star. So I'm staying at this cadence. Ish. If you go too far below, it'll light up red. There's the arch. Okay. 60 watts. I will learn how to drink water when I'm tired eventually. Not today, apparently. Five minutes of bliss. Then we will do those repeats again. Well, less than a half hour to go, so that's good. Just trying to bring my heart rate down now. I'm going to breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth. And you'll see it come down to in the teens. Hopefully go down to 115. Of course, every time I talk, it's going to go up. go. The more you do these workouts, the more you will learn how to regulate your breathing, bring your heart rate down when you can, be able to soft pedal in a pack, well, not in an erg workout, but in general. The more you do the Zwift rides and these workouts, the better you become. Yes, you will get stronger, but you will also have attained experience which will tell you how you can perform in any circumstance and how to recover. Okay, 4 more of those things. I'm hardly wait. Yippee. "30 seconds now at 105. That was 1 minute at 105. That'll be 30 at 140. make you proud. Keep me alive. The burn is real. $60 for 5 minutes. The heart rate went up there again because we are putting forth effort when we are already screwed. And they want to screw you some more to make sure that when you feel screwed, you have more effort, more energy, more muscles, whatever it is, you have more of it. Right now, the only thing I want more of is stillness. Okay, I'm going to work on bringing the heart rate back into the teens. It's nice to know that I'm doing ahead of time what they're telling me to do, which means I have learned from these programs. Pretty sure, well, it's possible that my heart rate will go into the 140s this time. The burn, the lactate is there. It is there. Here we go. Last 4 efforts. Couldn't get it down to 115. Got it to 117. Okay, here we go. 30 seconds at 140. Down to 105 for a minute. I will not quit. I will not. Down to 105. To 140. You're really building your lactate tolerance now. No shit, Sherlock. This is the last one. Come on, Linda, you got this. You got this. One more minute at 105. Heart rate is up there. For me. Oh my God. Five-minute cool down. Progressively going down in wattage. Oh, that felt like I wasn't going to be able to finish the fourth one. But the mental thing is you can always see the arch up ahead. So if you don't look at the time, for me, if I don't look at the time and I look at reaching the arch, that really helps me. Helps me focus on something other than the pain and the time and the wattage and all that stuff. If you've finished any of these workouts, you have pretty much given it all you have, because erg mode controls your trainer. You just have to keep up with it. That's the whole thing. That's why I told you to spin, so that your legs are already moving cadence-wise to adjust to the higher resistance. At least I think that's how it is. Now that's interesting. Somebody is saying that they thought this felt worse than 2. I have to agree. I think this was harder than 3 as well. I think it's because you had the high wattage and then the lower wattage, and then you got to rest into. And this, you didn't. You had to keep going 4 times with that, and only after the 4th time did you get a rest. And that's why it's called a lactate tolerance workout, because you have a lot of lactate and you learn to tolerate it. It's really good that they named these things like this. I wonder how they thought of them. Again, I'm glad the jerseys are purple. I'm just grateful they are not pink. I will take purple. A minute and a half till this is done. And I can check this one off as done. Oh, that is a beautiful looking arch up there. Oh, 44 watts. What am I doing? I'm killing myself for nothing here. All right, there we go. I'm trying to speed up to get it done, and for nothing. It's an erg mode, Linda. What did we learn from this? With these workouts, preparation is key. Let me tell you. Do not quit after that last 1 minute at 1:05. You have to finish this 5 minutes in order to get credit for the workout. All right, yes. So preparation is key. Preparation is key. Make sure you, if you can, get enough sleep the night before. Eat well. Ask your dog not to have a seizure the night before. That's a really good one to try to remember. And just do the best you can. Make sure you have lots of water and tissues by you. And just use these workouts to just try to improve yourself and do the best you can. So anyway, I really appreciate everyone watching. If you are not subscribed, again, please subscribe. Please hit the like button, because I think I earned it. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, take care, everybody. Have a good one. I'm going to kill myself on this 10% now.